I want to talk about how to deal with the loss of a parent. My dad's birthday passed recently. I say about, I mean, it was last week. Last week. Or was it this week? I don't know. I think it was Monday. I don't know what date. I don't know what today's date is though. I think it was Monday because I was off. Yeah, I think it was Monday, the 16th. Yeah, Monday. Hold on, or was it Sunday, the 16th? I don't know. It was like Saturday, Sunday, last Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I don't know. It's one of the whatever the 16th was, right? My dad's birthday, January 16th. He's deceased. He died nine years ago. It'll be 10 years this year. It'll be 10 years this year in November. Yeah, so he died 9 years ago. But he died when I was 13. I'll be 23 this year. So he died when I was 13 years old. And when he died, like, at the time, like, I was aware, like, my dad died and stuff, but like, it's like I was a kid. Like I was technically 12. Yeah, I was technically 12 going on 13 that next year. But I was still in middle school when he died. But, like, it's like I was aware that he died and all that, but I didn't know how to grieve. Like, I never knew how to grieve about it. Like, I never been that type of person just to be crying and stuff. Like, off of, I don't know if that's a bad thing. I just never cried or nothing, But my dad taught me to not show any emotions. My dad told me not to, like, be emotional and stuff. Don't ever let nobody see you weak. So it could probably be why I never grieved, that I never cried or anything about my dad dying. And like even people like our kids, cause it's like he was a teacher and all that, so he impacted a lot of kids' lives. The kids loved him. The teachers loved him. Everybody. He was loved by everybody. But there's one girl. She was like, she told my friend was like, is he even sad that his dad died because he wasn't crying and all that? And my friend told me, I was like, yeah, I was, but just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, because I was never taught to, grieve. I wasn't taught that. I was taught to suck up all that pain, tough it out, hold it in, don't let nobody show it. So, no showing no emotions. That's all I knew. And I always been like that my whole life. But like, I didn't really grieve about my dad's death until 9 years later when I was 22 years old. Just because like now it's a crucial part of life, where you would need guidance the most, because now you're in 21 and stuff like that. Now it's like you're in your 20s and stuff. It just, you just need that guidance, and, and now it's like, damn, I need my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I needed him then, but they just hit different when you at that age, It's like, dang, because, like, now you like, all right, you feel me? Like, how to maneuver as a man on in this world and all that, and, but it's like, but the way I grieve, my dad, the way I dealt with my dad's death is just like really just being productive. Just being productive, keeping my mind busy, playing sports, working, stuff like that, just doing things to keep my mind off of it. So it's like, I always, cause of course I know he's gone, whatever, cause I'm coming home, I don't see my dad no more. But it's like, you kind of just know how to go on with life better once you being productive along the way, instead of just dwelling on it and stuff and being sad, but like I cried a little bit, at the age of 21 or 20, 21. It was 21. Yeah, I was 21. I cried, because like, dang, like I really need my dad right now. Like, damn, I really need him right now. Cause it's like a tough point in my life, a tough situation in my life, He's like, I really need my dad right now. You know, that's when I really grieve because like, damn. Because when you a kid and stuff, you know, you're not worried about too much as a kid, unless you just had a messed up childhood. I was fortunate enough to have a great childhood growing up, have lots of fun in my childhood, you know. I'll go back to my childhood, man. But yeah, you know, it's just like, dang. You know, we get hit with real life situations and stuff, real life problems. It's like you need that man figure to get that advice from. You know, it just, you know, I need him. You know, I need my dad still right now. You know, but you know, I keep going and all that. You know, with a smile on my face because, like, I mean, hey, cause my dad, like, he died of cancer. You know, a leukemia, a very strong cancer. You know, seen him die in front of me, die right in front of me and all that. You know, I see him take his last breath. You know, so it's another thing. It just like, I don't know. It just what it is. Like, I seen my dad die in front of me and stuff. It just, you know, so I got like a very, like, you know, I'm not going to just be sad, you know, because it's just like, at least I knew. Another thing would probably help me grieve it better is because, like, at least I knew he was about to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like it was just sudden. Like, I knew, like, you know what I'm saying? You could just tell when somebody's getting weaker and stuff. You know, you could just tell when they gave up, you know? So, yeah, I think that's another reason why I wasn't as sad, because I already knew he was about to die. So, it's like, you know, you prepare for it. But when it's sudden and stuff, then it'd probably be a whole different story. I would agree to love, you know. But that's how I dealt with grieving. I mean, that's how I dealt with the death of my father. Just staying productive, working, playing sports, just doing different things. I mean, just be busy. It's really all I can say, and it just don't dwell on it, you know. When those questions come up, you know, like, what should I do in this situation? What I do when I think about that, is like, what should I do in this situation? I think about what my dad told me when I was a kid, because my dad, he would tell me, like, grown man stuff when I was 8 years old, 9 years old, but an 8 or 9-year-old is not going to process all that. So I'm thinking my dad hated me because he was telling me grown man stuff at that age, but in reality, he was just preparing me just in case, like, one day he did just randomly go. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand why he was doing what he was doing. So now I think about what he's telling me when I was a kid. I'm like, oh, that's why he's telling me that. So now I apply that until right now, and it helps me every time. So it's like my dad planted that seed in me when I was so young, so that would stick with me until I got until I got older, to me to process the way you're saying, understand it. So sometimes your parents or something, they might be on you so hard when you younger because they want to plant that seed in your brain. So when you get older, you like, oh, this is who I really am. Okay, ain't nothing can stop me, this and that. You know, I'm gonna go through that, you know, go through the pain, so I'm gonna go through this obstacle and all that. You know, so, you know, and that's another way I agree, just thinking about the good memories, you know, what he told me on how to navigate through life at such a young age. You know, I just didn't understand because I'm a kid. I'm trying to be a kid. I want to play on the playground, backflip out the monkey bars and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's how I agree about my dad. So, hope this video could help someone that's probably having to grieve the loss of a parent, you know, out.